That he's not even left or right. He's a radical.
Change. Just as Senator Obama's liberal agenda pitted him against many Californians, his far-left politics and policies often pit him against many Americans. Nowhere is this more evident than his position on life.
Change is a slogan. Change will take time, but change we can believe in.
I got my nursing degree when I was in my mid-30s. I applied to work at only one hospital, Christ Hospital, on the southwest side of Chicago. I came to work one night and I heard in report that we were aborting a second trimester baby that night who had Down syndrome. I found out that the method of abortion is called induced labor abortion, and this method of abortion sometimes results in babies being aborted alive. When a nursing coworker told me that the baby had lived and that she was taking the baby to our soiled utility room to die because his parents didn't want to hold him and she didn't have time to hold him that night. And when she told me what she was doing, I couldn't bear the thought of this suffering child dying alone, and so I cradled and rocked him for the 45 minutes that he lived. And I remember toward the end of his life, I couldn't tell if he was alive or not unless I held him up against the light to see if I could see his heart beating through his chest wall because their skin is so thin at that age. And after he was pronounced dead, we crossed his little arms across his chest and tied them together with a little string. And we took him to the morgue where we took all of our other dead patients. I was instantly catapulted into becoming a pro-life activist. We approached State Senator Patrick O'Malley, who was coincidentally a board member at Christ Hospital.
I was serving as a member of the advisory board, so and I thought the world of Christ Hospital. They still are a vital provider of medical services in our community. We work with the Attorney General's office and came forward with a package of legislation to challenge this activity. It became known as the Born Alive infant protection laws.
Barack Obama was the sole senator who spoke against Born Alive, encouraging his colleagues not to vote for it. The bill in 2001 ultimately failed. It was reintroduced in 2002. And again, he was the sole senator speaking against this bill on the Senate floor. He thought that declaring aborted alive babies, children, or legal persons would impinge upon Roe v. Wade and overturn Roe v. Wade. But in between 2001 and 2002, on the federal level, the Born Alive bill passed.
The support for it in the U.S. Senate was 98 yes votes and no votes.
Hillary Clinton voted for it. Ted Kennedy spoke in favor of the bill on the floor.
Barbara Boxer, as an example, made it perfectly clear that any child born deserved the protections of a U.S. citizen.
NARAL went neutral on the bill on the federal level. This was the same bill that was in the state of Illinois.
Senator Obama in Illinois was opposed to this very proposition. I mean, adamantly proposed. He was the guy who led the effort against it. If you just take the abortion issue, no nominee of either party has ever had the record this man has had, to be so one-way, one-sided on the issue.
If people know that Barack Obama is so extremely radically supportive of abortion that he thinks infanticide is acceptable if it would otherwise interfere with abortion, that they would certainly have questions about how far left he is.
Taxes, the Second Amendment, abortion. The Obama political pattern appears clear. Make statements to reassure both sides of an issue. Make everyone feel like you're on their side. Then, hope that the hype covers up the fact that your liberal actions may speak louder than your moderate words.